and welcome to the Self-Sufficiency Squad. We are thrilled to have you join us as we compare and review products, visit others in our neighbourhood on the path to self-sufficiency, and show you what we are doing. Our aim is to keep our videos short, so with some luck you will learn something. And if you didn't learn something, at least you've only wasted a few minutes of your life. Today we'll be looking at building our own water purifier using either a Berkey element or a knockoff which you can get from Temu, AliExpress, Wish or Alibaba. You'll also need a big bucket or stock pot that can hold enough water to cover your water filter, a drill and a drill bit which is the same thickness or slightly bigger than the thread of your filter, a hole saw or another method to cut a hole into a lid or a plank of wood. Don't worry if you don't have one of them. I can show you a primitive method that we have used for years when we first started purifying our water. You'll also need another container to catch the water. This can be another bucket, an empty plastic bottle, or a glass container. If you're lucky enough, you might find a tap or spigot that you can connect to your container so that you don't need to scoop out the water. The main reason why we have a water purifier is that the water tastes much better compared to straight out of the tap. It is also more economical than purchasing bottled water, and they can also remove some contaminants. Each purifying filter is different, so you may want to do some research first to see which contaminants can be removed. There are also other attachments that you can get which screw on underneath the filtering system, which can take out further toxins and heavy metals. I'm hoping that at least one person has gotten this far through my video clip, so if that is you, please give me a thumbs up. If you have not come this far, feel free to give me a thumbs down. Okay, let's get back to building our contraption. We'll need to drill a small hole on the bottom of your bucket, just big enough to screw or push your filter thread through. I find it easier to turn the bucket upside down and drill a hole in the center. Next, we have to create a sandwich between your two containers. Without this, the top container and your water storage system may touch or not filter properly as it needs gravity to filter. For this, we need to use the hole saw to create a big hole in the center of the lid or a plank of wood. I find it easier to have my bucket the right way up, place the lid on top and drill downwards. Now we can take an element or filter, depending on which company you've purchased your product from, and place your washer on the thread. If everything goes well, you can screw or push the thread through the hole and use your butterfly to secure your filter. It is important to point out that your washer needs to sit flush on the inside of your bucket. When it's all done, it should look like this. From here, you can place your empty container on the floor or a shelf, put your lid on the top, followed by your bucket with your filter in it. Fantastic! You have now finished your contraption. Just fill the top bucket with water and wait. It may not look pretty, but it will purify some fabulous water if you happen to need it. Next time I'll be doing a comparison between my Berkey filter and a Temu filter and see if there is a taste difference. Be sure to subscribe and I trust that you will watch us next time.